지민 오빠랑 밥 먹고
응.
오빠는?
오빠?
오빠가 아니고
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue to talk about Heartbearing. We are talking about Heartbearing episode 10. It's been 10 episodes. I can't believe it. 10 episodes. We'll be talking about Heartbearing. There are 6 episodes left into this Heartbearing journey. I just realized that Heartbearing is even longer than Sing Inferno. Oh my god, this year we are in a month of end of May. By the time I record this, you're probably gonna watch it at the beginning of June. I can't believe I've been doing this thing for 6 months. Sing Inferno, The Bachelor, Heartbearing. You're gonna need a break, but Bachelor in Paradise is back in a month. I'm still debating whether I should cover the show or not, because I need some rest and I want to watch Love Island. I just want to enjoy the summer. They thought about recapping The Bachelor in Paradise again. I don't know. I just need to watch the first 2 weeks. If I don't vibe with the show, I'm not recapping. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about Heartbearing episode 10. Let's recap what happened last episode. Ha and J1 was hoping to get to know the new guy. They talk about the new game changer, and the last game changer, I think, is the 4th one. Yeah, remember at the beginning there was 6 people. Now we have there are 10 people. Yeah, now there are 10 people. Yeah. Since the new game changer also arrived. The second love contest started. There's a new host, I think maybe a guest host. The new host is rooting for Jimmy and Jaeyoung, but he wouldn't mind seeing Jaeyoung and Sanju connect as well. Jimmy understands that other people will be interested to get to know Jaeyoung. Sanju knows Jimmy is his rival, so we already saw in episode 9 the love triangle between Jimmy, Jaeyoung, and Sanju. Woojae is worried. I thought his first love contract with Jiwon went well.
제가 지원 씨한테 갑자기 크게 느꼈던 감정처럼 계속 사실 좀 긴장하긴 했죠.
This is before they even decide. This is before they even find out who are the love contract. Maybe because the idea of having to choose again and not wanting to hurt the connection that he already built, so that's his worry. Chanyeol say that 3 days a lot. So even the guys, they are afraid that in 3 days a lot of things will change. So they seem very careful. They show the part where Jimmy went to the kitchen and when Sanju and Jaeyoung went for a talk. Remember the intense part that we have at the end of the episode last time. Sanju gave her a cold medication. He said he would make breakfast for her at home. Remember when he was asking her out, he said, oh, we can eat breakfast? Yeah, I can cook for you. I think he wanted to ask her to eat outside, but remember last week Jaeyoung has been out with Sanju, out with Jimmy, out with Woojae. Woojae was more like a chapter that was closing, so she was turning the page. She wanted to have one last conversation with Woojae. Because of that, Jaeyoung has been out. Remember when the girl went out, they said, oh, Jaeyoung is so popular. She couldn't even go to the girl night out because she was on the date with Sanju. So Jaeyoung has been out. I think because of that, Sanju was very concerned. Said, oh, I will make you breakfast here instead of going outside to eat again. He didn't want to ask her for breakfast again. He wanted to make kimchi jjigae for her. Jaeyoung told Jimmy that when Jaeyoung talked to Jimmy, Jaeyoung has the opportunity to talk to Jimmy after when she talked to the new guy. She said, I don't know when she went outside with Jimmy, somehow she talked to Jimmy, and after she realized, oh, I shouldn't tell you that, it will stress you out. So Jaeyoung kind of know Jimmy feeling for her, and she realized that, oh, maybe I should not let her know everything that's happening with the other guys. She said, maybe I should not tell you this, it will stress you out. Jimmy thanks her for telling her that. He said that he will also let her know everything that's happening with him. So Jimmy is very interested in Jaeyoung. Jaeyoung is still she's not sure. She knows Jimmy. Jaeyoung knows Jimmy feeling, but she still trying to figure her own, She just closed the chapter with Woojae. she still try to understand what she want. Yeah, it must be hard to pursue only one person. You can see how it's hard for Jimmy. The next day, Sanju start cleaning. He went to do grocery shopping yesterday. The men are all cooking for the girls. So they were showing us some image here of the guys. They usually cook for the lady at home. I think Wuche did it during his love contract or something like that. China also did it for Cheun. She woke up early. She went to the kitchen. Sanju wanted to get the breakfast ready for Jaeyoung, but she woke up way too early.
너 이제 시작했는데? 응?
같이 할까요?
왜? 괜찮아. 커피 한잔 하고 계세요.
So she ended up watching him doing stuff, and he didn't want her to do anything. He just wanted her to observe. Sanji decided to do it, and she just has to watch. And they talk about the family, how the parents raised them. They were raised very differently. Sanju's parents were a little bit straight. That's why I say Jaeyoung's parents were like different. So they get along very well. Sanju doesn't eat breakfast in general, but he's making breakfast for Jaeyoung. So what he's doing now is like a very considered stuff because he tried to get to know Jaeyoung. Like he's not a breakfast person, so he doesn't eat breakfast, but he want to do something for her. I was trying to figure out who the new guy looked like. I posted a video of J-Hope being so fine, and people think the new guy look like Jungkook. I'm like, the new guy also looked like Jimmy to me. He looked like a lot of people. That's the thing. He looked like a lot of people. For me, he looked a little bit like Jimmy as well from BTS. Jaeyoung asked him what he was doing today. He said he will go do his hair. They were just talking about stuff that they will do, like how you gonna spend your day. Sanju and Jaeyoung are very similar. They both don't talk much, but they talk with their eyes and smile. They have a similar personality. I think Sanju is also introverted. Like him and Jaeyoung are kind of similar. They like observe, feel it, but not talk too much. Though they have another way of expressing themselves without saying a lot. He made kimchi soup with rice and egg. Jaeyoung took the picture, they ate, they enjoyed the food. It's not easy to cook for someone. Yeah, Jaeyoung said that it's the first time someone made her food. So she was touched. She was very happy about that.
아침 해준 게 처음이어가지고 감동이야.
또 해줄게. 오, 뭐야?
그렇게 설레.
He said that he make her more breakfast again. Oh my god, Jimmy have a big competition. So Sanju enter, as soon as Sanju enter the house, he's be on. It's like he hasn't been like, oh, let me just sit back and relax. This reminds me of watching, I'm not gonna say which one so that I'm not spoil anything. I was watching Her Senior Chinese. There was like a guy who entered in the house. First day, big charisma and stuff like that. He was cooking, but all he ended up doing is cooking for people. He never really shine. So it's important to shine, you know, to do stuff like. And Sanju, since he entered the house, he's been on. He has to be relaxed, like, oh, let me just cook for people, or let me just become the cook and stuff like that. He's actually making an impact. He increased the connection with Jaeyoung as well. He said we make her breakfast again. They continue eating in silence. Yeah, very quiet people. Jaeyoung said that beside her parents, yeah, this is what Jaeyoung said. Beside her parents, is the first person who make her food. So she was very touched about that. They show Sandra exercise outside. The parents say, wow, he really did great. And this is what the panelists are trying to decide which team they are on. Some people team Jimmy, some people like I'm team Sanju. So they are just trying to figure out who they want to ship Jaeyoung with. One of them, the new panelist, feel bad for Jimmy because in Italy Jaeyoung was not interested in him. Now that Jaeyoung seemed interested in him, like the new guy show up. So now that Jaeyoung shows some interest in Jimmy, the new guy is here. So it's always difficult for Jimmy. Wooji got home, he has planned to make spaghetti. So he has planned to make some spaghetti. Ji1 is back. So Wooji cook, she assists him. They are making spaghetti and tomato sauce. Yeah, this is another way Wuji cook. Another day Wuji cook for Jiwa. The guy and also where they even joke around the amount of price. Oh, how much is this gonna be if you were selling this? She said, oh, it would be this thing. It would be this amount. Jiwa say that she like that she's living with him. Like Wuji asked if she thought of people for this and the 3-day contract. Early they went out, early would they talk about if she make another connection with somebody else, he will be sad. But there's nothing that he can do right now. Remember, it's not the final choice yet. They are not making they are not choosing yet. Jiwon feel like it is rushed because she feel like the process is rushed. They just got to know each other last weekend. They are getting along so well. The connection is growing now. They have to switch to another partner, so she feel like this thing's harsh. Jiwa said that her feelings are important. They just have like a very chill vibe. So these two people suit each other so well. And we are in episode 10 now. I don't think any crazy thing gonna happen in 6 episodes for these two to not end up together. I think maybe probably like the thing that I thought was gonna happen. I thought after Wuji Love Contract we would still be interested in Jaehyun, but clearly last episode showed us that that chapter is closed, so there's not going to be any bump in the road. I thought Jiwa was still interested in Chawa after the HG friend, but clearly her feeling for Wooja is so strong. There's no way these two people don't end up together. Another commercial, you know, they do those side commercials. I haven't been mentioning the commercial because it's not really important, but it's sponsor is so I'm not here to talk about it, those random commercials that they have in their house. Dimi is back, Hanyu is back, Chayon is back, so they chat in the house, Wooja, Jiwa, and Jimmy, and Chanwa and Hanyu. We have Wooja, Jiwa, right? Jimmy and Chanwa and Hanyu. Hanyu is always checking on Jimmy. Are you tired? Jiwa talk about the fact that Jimmy was very happy yesterday. Chanwa say, I guess you guys got closer. Remember when she did spend the day with Sandro? She also have like a moment with Jimmy. They went to the cafe and they have a good talk. So Jimmy was very happy, was pleased with that. Before that, you know, when she went on the date with Sandro, Jimmy was behaving a little bit childish. He didn't even go to say hi to Jaehyun. And then the next day, when they have the date and everything kind of clear up. So he was a little bit, he was more happy. That's what Chan said. He got a good day yesterday with Jaehyun. And you joke around, they just teasing Jimmy.
다 놀리고 재밌는 그게 있나 봐. 나 타격감이 좋나 봐.
관심의 표현이지 우리.
그거 네가 자초한 길이야.
So they love to tease Jimmy when they're in their house. I can always just see the dynamic when they're in the house. We notice how Jimmy has changed. Jimmy say he's just comfortable now. So sometimes Jimmy can be very sad. You know, things are not easy for him in the house. It's not like the feeling that he had for Jaehyun is completely reciprocate, because you know Jaehyun is still like we getting to know each other. Jaehyun taking the process like I want to get to know people without before making my decision. She's actually date, like this show is here to date. She's actually date and go on those dates and try to get to know each other. It didn't work out with Wuji. The new guy Sanju is interested in her, so she actually gave him a chance to try to get to know him. I think this happened when your feeling for somebody is not as strong as Jimmy feeling. I feel like if Jimmy feeling wasn't that strong for Jaehyun, it would give Hanyu a chance. But because he know what he want, he know where he's feeling like, he doesn't want to consider my girl Hanyu, and I feel bad, but I'm not gonna force Jimmy to take Hanyu on a date just to make me happy. It's not how things work. So yeah, Jaehyun, she's different. She's actually trying to get to know people before making her final decision. She doesn't want to put herself in the box. I'm gonna focus on you. No, she tried to get to know people. Actually, she gave everyone a chance. Since they live together, they have to see how people are. I think somebody said that Hanyu told Jimmy that you're still charming. They noticed how much Jimmy has changed due to the feeling for Jaehyun. So they noticed that in the heart. It's not easy since the new guy is also interested in Jaehyun. So we have that love triangle. Jimmy went to the kitchen to get something like, I think he went to the kitchen to make them tea. And I think Honey volunteered to assist him. Honey follow him, and I still feel bad for Honey, but Honey, you know, she understands what's going on. I think she just like to be around Jimmy. That's her feeling for him. She just like taking care of him. So Honey is still interested in Jimmy, and he's nice to her. So they have that friendship. They spend a lot of time together. You can see they talk naturally. They spend a lot of time together. Woody asked Chawa if Jimmy and Honey even has talked. And then this is Woody, Chawa, and Jiwon. They are in the living room or wherever they are sitting. They're talking about Jimmy and Honey. Chawa say Honey is happy on the outside, but she might be going through a hard time.
하늘이 밝아 보이잖아. 그러니까 곁으로 보기에는. 근데 내가 보기에는 뭐 계속 힘들 것 같다는 생각도 들어가지고.
근데 저도 좀 그런 건 느껴졌어요.
So they also know what's going on with Honey. She's, you know, when she smiles, she's masking something. Honey does have feeling for Jimmy, but he haven't reciprocated her feeling. It's been hurting for her to see him be interested in another girl. So they know what's going on with Honey also. They know what's going on with Hujie. Honey know what's going on with Hujie, and the rest of the guys know what's going on with Honey. So they think, even though she smiled on the outside, she must be having a hard time. We just say that he felt that a little bit as well. And they talk about the fact that she seemed very different from the beginning. In the beginning, she was just bright. But now when she see her smiling, you kind of feel like a little bit of sadness behind that smile. Because, you know, she's just having a hard time. Also, the person that she liked, the person that she's interested in, she asked him on a date, different way. He always turned her down, or he always puts her in the friend zone. It's been hard for her. Imagine all this happen, like, you know that the person you actually want to connect with doesn't want to connect with you. It's like the show is almost over. It's been 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I don't know, 3 weeks, going to 3 weeks, and if the show will be over like in 10 days, like they say, so or less than 10 days. So it's been hard for her as well. So they noticed that Honey is also having a hard time. Honey told Jimmy, you were happy yesterday. Jimmy says, because I have a good stamina. When she would say he was happy yesterday, because she know he did have a time with Jay, or he did went on a date with Jay, or now that Jay is not here, there's that sadness again. Jimmy said that he have a good talk yesterday. Jimmy said that he was transparent about his facial expression. Honey can't help herself. She's so always Jimmy want to be always around Jay, or Honey want to be always around Jimmy. This is hard. This is hard. The way she's looking at him, I never saw that look with Chayo. I just noticed it, the way Honey is looking at Jimmy. Those are butterflies. Those are eyes with love. Like the way she's looking at Jimmy, you just notice that. Honey said that it would be nice if they was just talking together, you know. Jimmy said something that he's mean when he's in the car. Honey said that he was cold to her.
둘이 있으면 착하지.
둘이 있을 때?
응.
아 여러 개 있을 때 말고?
응.
맞아 여러 개 있으면 좀 짓궂긴 해.
쌀쌀 맞지?
Oh yeah, this is where Honey said Jimmy was cold to her. I don't know what moment. Oh yeah, when they were drinking. Remember that time they were at home by themselves? Honey said, oh, you were cold to me. It would have been nice if we talked just alone. You know, when there were like 3 people, she wanted to talk. I told you, Honey, you cannot see 2 guys drinking and just go and sit with them. They're just going to treat you as a best friend, a bestie again. Now she expressed her feeling. It would have been nice if it was just the 2 of us talking. And she said, you were very cold to me. He said that he's usually mean when he's around a lot of people. He's better in the one-on-one. Honey was interested in Jimmy from the very beginning. I don't know why she kept choosing Chayo. It's just me here talking. She should have just be honest with her feeling from the very beginning. Maybe things would be different. But also, I noticed that he did friends on her on the first day. On the very first day, what my girl was supposed to do, she tried to undo that in Florence when she went on the date. If she watched my video that I made, baby, don't call me a friend, you know. If you watch the video, you understand. That's why she put all her charm. She was like telling you, no, I don't want to be your friend. I'm interested in you. So it's hard. I always have a hard time when I talk about Honey. I always have a hard time. Honey said that you seem disinterested. Jimmy said that he wants to socialize today before going to bed. He said that her cardigan, what she's wearing, the sweater is beautiful. This is the funny part. He said your cardigan is beautiful. She said just the cardigan. She was like trying to say, I'm beautiful too. I'm beautiful too. Jimmy said, oh, you did it again.
가디건 예쁘다.
내거?
응.
가디건만?
또
And Jimmy know when Henry is always about to flirt with him. It's just kind of a funny relationship that they have. Honey never lose her opportunity to flirt. After making the tea, they both return to the group. Chanwa is observing Honey energy. She seems more happy. Oh my god. Honey is just like Jimmy. Like, that energy, that happiness is back. And Jimmy got that sense of happiness when he's around Jayon. It's hard. They are way too similar. Honey said that she will talk to Sanju and they decide to talk. So she also tried to talk to the other guy, but I don't think in a very romantic way. I'm happy. I want Honey to explore. I don't want her to keep all her eggs in one basket. I want her to explore other connections. Jimmy is still scared of Sanju. This is why they are talking about the new guy here. He said he's still scared of Sanju. Honey is very close to him already. They were talking about the fact that Honey, she's very good at meeting people for the first time. She's very good at being close to the new people. Before even the love contract, they're just talking about the love contract. You already choose who you're gonna take, who are the two people, which name are you gonna hire and stuff like that. Chanwa has decided on one person so far. In the evening, the message came. A new girl resident will arrive, so there is a chance for the guy to choose the second girl as a love contract. That message came at night. The new girl will be part of the second love contract. Now the next day, they just showed Jimmy and Sanju casually talking before Jimmy went out with Jayo. And this is actually Friday. This is the day that they will choose the love contract by 5 p.m. or in the evening. Jimmy said something to Jayon. Before Jimmy went on the date, he was practicing his smile. He wanted to smile more around Jayon. He was practicing his smile. You know, they always love to show Jimmy do something silly. He was practicing his smile and then he fell out of his bed. It was kind of funny.
웃으려면 여기 근육을 써야 되거든요. 이 연습을.
Me and Jayon went to eat there. They have another date. Guys, it's been difficult. I'm not gonna lie, but recapping the show right now is difficult. The focus of the show has changed. It's not Jimmy and Jayon show and Sanju, the new guy. It's pretty much the love triangle. It's been like that ever since the new guy has entered the house. I think episode 8 or 7. Yeah. I'm watching episode 11 right now. The focus is Jimmy. It is hard. Like my hand, the reason why I came to film, because my hand was hurting so much, I couldn't take note anymore. And I said, I just have to stop watching the show for a moment and come and film episode 10. Because if I have to edit episode 10, I need to film something. Because the focus of the show has changed. I went to Viki to see like the review of the show. People say now they are bored. Like if it was just me watching the show without recapping the show, I'm like, oh, I don't care if it takes 20 to 30 minutes. But if the people who are watching the show say that they are bored, it's even harder for the person who's taking note to recap the show. I'm not just going to talk about one person for 2 hours. It's not easy. I did that with Junsook and Chien in Single Inferno. I cannot do that another. I feel like this is how they edit most Korean dating show. They just focus on one comfort, and it makes sense. It's reality TV. If the other people are not giving too much, they're just gonna focus on some people. But it's hard for me because I want to learn about other people as well. I feel like the focus is Jimmy Jayon, but now episode 11 so far, at least the first 30 minutes, the focus is Jimmy. I don't know. We're gonna see. Since I'm a little bit late, I'm like 3 episodes late. I posted a video of Jimmy and Jayon with the song, we lost song, I love you better. I like you better. I love me better when I'm with you. I just summarize Jimmy and Jayon time together so far from episode 1 to episode 8. I think to episode 9 or episode 8 to the end of the first love contract. People were not happy. They say, oh, Jayon did this, Jayon did that. I'm like, I've been watching the same show. I was surprised. Somebody said after episode 11, stop watching. That's the reason I actually watching episode 11 now. It's not that I want to watch episode 11 right now. I want to take my time editing the show because I have a full-time job. I cannot keep up with watching more than 1 episode a week because I'm so busy and I only have 2 days off. One of those days is family day. Technically I only have 1 day to watch and edit the show and do all the shots that you guys see. So I break my schedule. I work when I come home. Like I have my 9 to 5 and I have my 5 to 9. No, it's not like that. So I work for like I go to work in the morning and I come back by 7 p.m. I get everything ready and 8 to past midnight and I do the shot, I do all those things. So I work around my work schedule. It's not easy. So when people told me that episode, I stopped watching the show after episode 11. I said, what's going on? What's going to happen in episode 11? I understand that in episode 10, this episode, there's a love contract. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to talk about that. Okay. Is it after episode 10 that people got mad? I don't know. Let's just talk about the show. But so far, I haven't seen anything that stopped me from watching the show. It's just that I feel like they're focusing too much on one person, Jimmy. 2 people, Jimmy and Jayon. Yeah, I just want to get to know, now that we're about to have 10 contestants, I just wanted to talk about the 3. No, Jimmy, Jayon. Maybe Sanju? No, Jimmy, Jayon. I just wanted to shift the focus also on the 8 other people. You can tell me that 8 people are boring. No, exclude Sanju, because Sanju and Jimmy are connected to Jayon. Are you gonna tell me that 7 people are boring? That you really have nothing to show about them? I don't understand. It's like I'm just tired of taking notes because I have a feeling that I'm gonna film a 1-hour video, 45 minutes will be me talking about Jimmy, and I can't do it. I will get tired of the show. It's a miracle I made it so far to episode 10. Don't make me give up when there are only 6 episodes left. I almost did it a single fan, but this one, I am tired. I just like when the show was still like about everybody. Now that the editor has shifted his mindset, it's always happened. I don't know who's editing the show, but we need to have a talk. Okay, let me get back to my video. Otherwise, it'll be just me humble about the show. So Jimmy went to eat with Jayon. They are having another. I'm like, are they having another date when we are about to have a love contract? I am tired. Jimmy complimented her outfit. He said she looked good. She was looking good when she was wearing like that black outfit for the other day. Jayon asked Jimmy what time he got home. He said he got home at 8:30. Jimmy said that he was at home with Uche and Jiwa. He said that they are always together. He said that they are all lovey-dovey. They're always together. He making him feel uneasy. It's like seeing Uche and Jiwa together. He's embarrassed to see them. They talk about food that they eat. It's always the same thing. I'm like, you got whoever edited the video, if you choose to show this footage, right? If you choose to spend like 10 minutes or 20 minutes on a couple, it has to have something impactful. You can just see me like I saw Jimmy smiling all the time. I saw Jimmy joking all the time. But now we're in episode 10. Do better. Like I didn't know. I told you at the beginning I couldn't understand Jimmy because I didn't know him. Now that I figured Jimmy, now I don't understand Jimmy. Don't show me the same thing all over again. It's like you making me fall in love with Jimmy and you making me fall out of love with Jimmy because you show him way too much. Don't do too much. They show you a cute moment that Jaeyoung have in the morning. So Jimmy was waiting for Jaeyoung. She was still in her pyjama. And her hair wasn't done. Her hair wasn't messy. Her hair was already looking good. And she felt embarrassed. She saw Sanju. She saw Honey.
재현아.
잠깐만.
She was getting ready and she was taking her time. She saw Honey too. I guess Jimmy and Jiwon share the same home. Honey and Cheon share another home. Remember when we did saw Jaeyoung and Jiwon have a little bit of talk when they were talking about who Jae remember in the past. So she just have that little embarrassing moment. It wasn't even like embarrassing. You guys live together. I know you're homemade, but still, so him seeing you on your pajama is not that big of a deal. Jimmy said that thank God he has a chance to see her before the love contract. You know, the love contract is this evening. Just like I said, Jaeyoung didn't go to work today, so it was easy for them to make plans. You know, Jaeyoung is in the process of opening her own firm. Jimmy took a day off. I'm like, Jimmy took a day off. He's taking his love life seriously. Jimmy liked to be around Jaeyoung. Jimmy laughed at the way Jaeyoung always sing before she talked. This is just Jaeyoung taking her time to answer the question. Okay, Jimmy asked Jaeyoung why you do if I date a different person on the love contract. He's just want to know how Jaeyoung feel about him, you know. Jaeyoung said that would be a little she didn't finish her sentence. Jimmy smiled. He smiled because she's actually he know that she cares about him, but he doesn't know if the love is already there. So they smile because she actually cares, you know. Jaeyoung said that it's good to know other people before making your decision. This is where I noticed that Jaeyoung is still open to date other people. I wasn't sure because, you know, Jaeyoung is the type of girl smiling a lot. When you smile a lot, people will misunderstood you, for example. They might think you feel it this way, you're not actually there. I'm not saying that Jaeyoung doesn't have feeling for Jimmy. I'm just saying Jaeyoung smile a lot. People smile a lot. You need to be able to express your feelings so that it doesn't confuse other people. So when she said that before making the decision, it's important to get to know other people. So that make me know that Jaeyoung is still open to get to know other people. She's not like choosing Jimmy yet, or she's not like there like Jimmy is there. Jimmy enjoyed the moment together. He doesn't want to rush himself to eat because, you know, in the evening there's a choosing, and Jimmy already think that he's not gonna be Jaeyoung is not gonna choose him again or something gonna happen. He thinks Sanju have better chance to be on a love contract than him and Jaeyoung. He even noticed the type of perfume she's wearing. He said, oh, you're wearing this person. You know, the name of the perfume. He doesn't want Jaeyoung to wear that perfume around the man. He wants her to wear like a man cologne. Like, you can have my perfume and stuff like that. He thanks Jaeyoung for coming to his home and asking him for lunch. Apparently, it's Jaeyoung who asked Jimmy for lunch. So, sorry, I misunderstood. She's the one who asked him for lunch. So, let's have lunch together. So, Jaeyoung asked him for lunch. And Jimmy asked her to enjoy her time, not to enjoy too much. Have fun on your love contract, but don't have too much fun. Jimmy said that he has a feeling that it will be Sanju, so don't get drunk on his look.
상인이 나올 것 같아. 잘생김에 취하지 말고. 그러지 말고.
You know that the new guy is handsome, so don't get drunk on his look. After lunch, Jimmy traveled her back and Jimmy got Jaeyoung some macaron. I want some macaron so bad. Oh, you know, I'm kind of sad I left downtown because when I was living in downtown, there was like a small shop under my building. You remember, you know those buildings where they have shop on the ground floor, right? There's like a couple was, I don't know what culture they were from, Chinese or Japanese. I don't know. There was a Asian couple under my video over there. They opened a new shop. They have some nice bakery stuff, and they were selling macaron. It was so good. Hopefully, the business is still successful. If I happen to go downtown again, I'm gonna go there and buy some snack. Yeah, I go to downtown all the time. I just forget. I will go there and buy some nice snack because the macaron is so good. Yeah, I want to support the business. I might have left the apartment, but I did enjoy the stuff that they were baking. That was so good. So he got her some macaron. I remember when they have the dating tally about her wanting her blood sugar to be up. She can be low sometimes. He know that she loves snacks, so he got her some snacks. She was very happy. It's time for the second love contract to start. And the first person that we have is my girl Cheun. And guess what? She got her man Chayon. That last date that she wasn't sure about the timing create something beautiful. I'm just so happy.
안녕. 왜 이렇게 가까워?
Among all the love contract, this is the one I love the most. This is the one I'm looking forward. This is the one who make me happy. They both look so happy. Cheun said that she's always waiting for him. Chayon asked if she expected to come. She said half. You remember when she said the last time the Chayon day? She said half, a 50-50. She did it, but I was expecting you and maybe somebody else because I choose you also. Chayon, he said a little bit. I was expecting you to come. So Chayon is very confident now. They went to eat. They decided to eat what they want to eat, so they decided together what they want to eat. They don't want the same incident to happen again, the spicy food, whatever. Cheun want to go to the Jidimpan. One of her day, he was asking about what kind of date do you want. She said she will have this type of day, but she's not sure if he will like it. She want to go to the Jidimpan date. I remember it was so popular in K-drama before, but it's been a while. I haven't seen that in K-drama. What happened? Is it because of 2020? I don't know. What happened? Like, it used to be so, we used to see that in K-drama so much. People going to the Jijimpan, cracking some egg, eating, sleeping on the ground and stuff like that. I feel like, is the business not working anymore? Does it have bad reputation now? I feel like people don't want to go out anymore. She said she wants that type of date and they can play some ball game and stuff like that. And they both love the IJ. Cheun talk cute all. I'm like, Cheun, she's having so much fun. She talks, the way she talks is even cute. Chayon has some Lego, so he's talking about the thing that he likes. He said he has some Lego. He told his parents to not throw them away because he will play that with his son.
아기 때부터 뭐라고 얘기했냐면 나 이거 내 아들이랑 나중에 놀 거니까 절대 버리지 말라고.
진짜?
Even since he was younger, he got full collection Lego. When his parents was donating stuff or throwing all the things away, he told his parents, do not throw this Lego. One day I will play those Lego with my son. Parents have the same type of thing, so they see life in a similar type of way. Chayon said that he never met a girl who loved Lego. I love Lego. I love Lego. Chayon and Cherry are making plans. He will be available tomorrow at 1 p.m. Remember, Chayon, he worked on Saturday. Remember his last love contract with Hanu? He got to wake up very early, go to his first job, who was like be a doctor, and come back around 1 p.m. for the day to continue. So they just make date around his schedule. Cherry told him not to rush. Don't rush, we have plenty of time. I make Chayon very happy. You know, the high partner, he worked with a high partner, so Hanu just wasn't the one for Chayon, and I knew that a long time ago because I also knew how much Hanu had feeling for Jimin. She just didn't face her feeling back then. Now, like with a high person, so she's okay with that. She know he is busy. She's independent. She can take over. So I know Honey is also independent. I'm just saying that they suit Jane and Chayon suit each other better. Chayon asked what is her fantasy about marriage, right? What kind of things she want to do with her husband. Jane asked Chayon if he read her book in Italy. So she was gonna talk about that, what she feel about marriage, but she just asked her, have you read my book in Italy? Because she said she put everything in her book. He said, oh, I thought we were just supposed to read.
읽는 줄 알았어요.
이탈 안 갖고 왔어 그때 책을.
So he read the book. He left it by his bedside, and he left it in Italy. He left Che's book in Italy. Oh no, Chaya, I'm like, no, don't mess up this day. What are you doing, Chaya? I was rooting for you. Just like Taraben said in American Next Top Model, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. You let us down. She was a little bit disappointed, but you know, he felt so sorry about that. Chayo said, well, am I supposed to bring with me? He left it. I said, yes, Chayo, you were supposed to bring, yeah, in Korea. Chayo left it behind after reading. See Jaeyoung. It was just me joking. I said, you should have seen Jaeyoung. She's always carrying a brown book and teasing me after reading it. She's like, you're gonna see Jaeyoung sitting in the living room with the brown book. You will see her in the car with the brown book. Every time she read a sentence, she laugh at Jimmy. So how come can you read Che's book and just left it by your bedside in Italy? Thank God they have probably multiple books or multiple copies. Jaren said she will bring a book tomorrow. She understood. She didn't take it too hard. So she said, oh, it's okay. I'll bring a copy tomorrow. Jaren said that she wanted to share like a laid back life. If you read her book, if you remember, so her idea of marriage, she just wants to share like a laid back life with her husband. So she just wants simple stuff. On weekends, she wants to find like different receipts and make food with her husband. She wants them to cook together. She wants, for example, she said that she started cooking like at home. She makes some rotisserie. She wants them to make like rotisserie chicken in the oven at home. We saw the picture of her making meal. Like when you live alone, at the beginning it's kind of hard, but then you start cooking, and yeah, you enjoy more homemade meals, so stuff like that. The panelists say people like that we marry quickly because they have a clear vision of what they want.
여기는 마음 맞으면 빨리 결혼할 수도 있을 것 같아.
I do have a clear vision of what I want, but I'm still single. And I'm not trying to dismiss what they say. It's true because she know what she wants. It's like nowadays, even though you know what you want, you know what you like. I'm like such a home person, a homemaker type of person. You think with my personality and with the thing that I do every day, I'll be married by now, because I'm like, I am independent, but I am such not like a homie. I am taking care of the house. I am cleaning. I'm doing laundry. I cook. I do everything. Like also an independent one family person. Like I'm working outside. I'm working at home. Like when I'm at home, I'm taking care of my home. I'm cleaning, cooking, doing laundry. When I go outside, I'm taking care of my work. So even with all that, I'm still single. Like it's just like it's not easy this day to find like a life partner. So enough about me. Let's go back to the show. So they say that a person who see life like that usually get married quickly. I don't know about this economy, but I'm rooting for these two people. Cherry asked Chayo why he wanted to go to medical school at such a young age. I'm glad she asked him that, because when they talk about the career occupation, they were just so impressed by what he's doing, but nobody really asked him that type of question. Why did you go to school so early? Why did you choose to be a freaking doctor at age, I don't even know, 19 or something like that? I don't know. So Chaya said honestly, he wasn't planning to start that early. He wasn't homeschooled at the very beginning of early age. He wasn't like, he was never forced to study hard, you know. He was never forced. Chaya said that they used to live in Seoul, then they moved to a different place. There was a lot of exploring place they were living like in the rural area because of his parents' job. When they were living in Seoul, I'm pretty sure the focus was school, but because they moved a lot and they were living like in the rural area, I think his parents say maybe it's better to homeschool our children instead of sending them maybe far away from school. I don't know how far is the school were in the rural area. Him and his brother were never forced to study. His brother decided that they wanted to take their education more seriously. Very young children. So they decided to study. They start studying. So Chaya wanted to become a doctor or a firefighter. So he discovered that he liked helping people at a very young age. He said something about everyone goes to pain at some point in their life. He wanted to help somehow, you know. And also talk about her life, how it's important, the way she wants to introduce her son into this world. She doesn't want to marry and have children for the sake of it. For her, it's not that. I don't want to get married because you're supposed to get married, have children because you're supposed to have children. She just wanted to introduce her son in a better world. They talk about education. She talk about her life overseas. She volunteered in high school, in other places. She really enjoyed the job that was her job at the pharmacy. So she did a lot of volunteering, and she also where she was, she translated everything from Korean to English. She's just talking about stuff that she did when she was overseas. She get along very well. They get along very well. They match very well. I'm like, this is a hard pairing for me. Nobody will say no to this. This is a hard pairing for me. They match very well. They match each other very well. The energy, even the energy is good. Chaya said that you will be my girlfriend for the next 3 days. You know, they always say those Jesus stuff.
대학 연애니까 3일 동안 여자친구 있으면
Chase love her food. She love her food, right? But she stopped eating her food to focus on Chaya. So she definitely loved Chaya more than her food. That was just funny. Jawa is waiting for his date. It's the new girl. Her name is Kim Soan. She look young. I cannot say like she look young. Even at the beginning, I kind of felt like she looked young, but she's not that young. It's just for, you know, for the first, how do we say, the first impression. Yeah. Wow, the love contract with someone you haven't talked to yet, it must be very this is a true blind date. This is a true blind date. It is snowing. The new girl seemed to be interested in Chaya since she chose him, you know. She have a chance to read all the 5 books, and she chose his book. Chaya seemed very shy around the new girl. I think this is a real blind date. He's getting never. Chaya said that he prepared something, some questions he didn't know who will show up. So in case the new girl, remember they did send them the message, in case the new girl come, he prepared some questions to ask her. Even those questions he couldn't ask her. She's the one who have to tell her. And Chaya, what about the question that you're supposed to ask me? He was so nervous around her. He couldn't talk. His hand, he was touching his hair like this. I kind of feel bad for him. We should talk about her favorite food. And she said that what she noticed from his book is where he said he played baseball with his father on the weekend. So he was talking about his past year, like what he used to do with his father. It's not a big thing, but it's important, right? Among all the 5 books, she chose his book. She was curious about reading his book. She liked the sesame, so they ordered that. Chaya is so nervous. The way he put his hand together, She's the one who even got him. Oh, you wanted to ask me about this. So he was so nervous around her. He was like trying to guess what she is. He says she's a nurse. Actually, she's a ER manager at a fashion company. Her name is Kim Soha. She was born in 1993. So this is her job. She talked about the fact that she hired a managed employee. She speaks English. She have an incredible background. Let me tell you about her background. My resume is so bad compared to hers. Maybe that's why I can find a job. This is her background. Here her background. These people background has been so impressive so far. She have another impressive background. So she speaks English. She worked in an international fashion company, right? Her dad had an opportunity to go to the US as an exchange professor. So when she was younger, he took his family. So she went there. She went to live in the US with her family. They live in Long Island, New York. And then when she was older, I guess after 18 or maybe 20 something, she went to live abroad for 5 years. And then she went to Korea to Hangul University for foreign study. She loves service type of job, so she worked in the then she worked in an international airplane as a flight attendant. Her first job was flight attendant job, and then she became a teacher. She taught for 2 or 3 years, and then she developed an interest in fashion. That's how that led her to get a master's degree in it. After that, she started working for an international fashion finally. And now, what she's doing now, she's studying for a freaking PhD. I'm like, this background, this incredible background, she's amazing. Wow, talk about a resume. People might read this resume and hire her for a new job. She gets something about him being in IT, and he said that he liked playing, so he said something about playing. I think he said he liked playing or something like that. It was a mispronunciation, you know. He said, "Oh, you like?" She said, "Oh, you like me, the honey trap," or something like that. He said, "No, playing it." So he liked to fly plane.
비행기를 좋아해서.
미인계요?
비행기를 좋아하면 안 되겠죠?
She guessed that he's a pilot, so finally they were able to guess she was able to guess that he's a pilot. Chanwa said that he fly passenger and cargo. He said that he's cool, and she asked about Italy. He talked about it. He got there the day after. He got there a day later. He was like literally the first game changer. He was there for the very beginning. He just got there like a day later. People thought he was like the cook. He said he enjoyed cooking. He asked about, what about you? What do you enjoy to do? She said no, she's not very good at cooking, but she's good at cleaning. He said, oh, we can work together. I'll cook, you clean. So they're making plan for the weekend, because remember, this is the first. It's the second love contract for Chan. Well, it's the first love contract for us. So it's a love contract. So technically they are a couple for this 3 days. They are making plan for the weekend, but it will be very cold. So it's talk about a hot bath. Chan will say that we are going to need a lot of that. Kim Soo-han say that there are some that you use for feet. So and so like hot bath, she says it's good. She said that he's not making eye contact with her, so she thought he was not interested. Chanwa was very nervous. Chanwa said that it's just that he's nervous. Her eyes are beautiful and big. Now we have the third couple matching is Jail. Who is she waiting for? Is it Jimmy? Is it Sanjo?
근데 진짜 설렌다.
태연.
She said that as soon as she saw him, she thought he was an idol. She said that he had very defined feature. She's not really familiar with his line of work. She thought that he might live in the whole different world from her. When they talk, she realized that they actually have a lot in common. So she's just describing her future date. It started snowing. Like the snow just make the date even more romantic. I feel bad for Jimmy, but I gotta say, the snow make the date feel so romantic. Sanju walked toward Jaeyoung. Sanju walked toward Jaeyoung. I'm like, this definitely gonna hurt Jimmy for sure. They saw the Namsan Tower from where they were. They saw like the Namsan Tower. Sanju asked Jaeyoung if she know he was coming. She said a little bit. Sanju is so good. He told Jaeyoung, guess who was my second choice, right? And she said the new person. Jaeyoung asked if he's curious about the new person. This is what Mr. Sanju said. He said, I just didn't have any other choice. So his only choice was Jaeyoung actually.
누구였을 것 같아 두 번째.
새로운 사람?
선택지가 없었어.
훅이 있어.
So he just put a second name because he wanted to put a second. He has to put a second name. He was very nervous. Sanju asked Jaeyoung what she did today. She said that she went to have lunch with Jimmy Upa. And he said, what about you, Upa?
나 오늘 점심 때 그 지민 오빠랑 밥 먹고 오빠는? 오빠가 아니야.
I laughed so hard because Sanju is younger than Jaeyoung. And she singing was Upa. 누나 너무 예뻐. Even though he's younger, she realized that she made a mistake. She said, sorry. It's like, I'm not an Upa. They finally said that, oh, all hot guys are Upa. I remember we used to watch video in the past. Upa! Upa! Even if it's younger than you, it's a hot guy, it's an Upa for sure. Sanju said that he has lunch with Hani. They didn't show that footage. Them having lunch with Hani. I don't know. Hani and Sanju is just a friend vibe. He asked if she had fun on her lunch. She said she did. They share a tiny umbrella since it's snowing, and then they went to the cafe. He sat next to her.
옆에 앉아.
아 커플이야. 연애랑.
그치 연애지 연애.
This is how Sanju is so good. Jimmy is very considerate. He's very considerate of Jaeyoung. Hi. He's always so careful. Sanju's like the wolf, you know. Jimmy is the. Remember when Jaeyoung told him that he's the puppy who want to try act like a fox? Sanju is the real fox. Like he doesn't sit face to face with Jaeyoung. He say hi next to her. Like we are couple. I was just gonna say I said so. I feel she kind of felt that a little bit. Jaeyoung was like surprised. He said that, oh, we're a couple. We're gonna be a couple for 3 days. Oh my god. He's a younger man. He know what he's doing. So she short amount of time. They got close very fast. They choose what they're gonna eat. Sanju is taking very good care of Jaeyoung. Like even they put the jacket away. He took hers. Like they put the jacket away. Jaeyoung is nervous to sit very close to Sanju. You can see the nervousness. This is what I was talking about. She was way too. Know that I actually prefer relationship when people are way comfortable compared people are nervous, right? But when I saw her sitting with Jimmy, like after the first love contact, I remember before Wooji and Jiwan came into the house and said that they're a couple, right? Jaeyoung and Jimmy were making plans. They were sitting. Jimmy is right next to Jaeyoung like that. She's like, she doesn't seem nervous at all. It doesn't bother her. Sanju sat right next to Jaeyoung, and then she got nervous. She's like, okay, what are you doing? This close, you should be facing me.
이렇게 옆에 앉으니까 웃음이 안 멈춰요.
옆에 앉으니까 더워.
So that's why I say I don't want her to be way too comfortable around Jimmy. She also have to be nervous. And I noticed that nervousness around Sanju. Yeah, and then see Rani, they are like so close to each other. It's insane. And they are eating together. Oh, they getting closer. Sanju told Jaeyoung that Hanyu said that she's a chatting box. Jaeyoung laughed at that. Jeon said that she go why she can go why and ask when are you gonna go why when are you gonna show me that. Jeon said that she will do it until they get closer. So she's the type of person who's very quiet. Maybe when she's around the girl, she will talk a lot because she will be so comfortable around the girl. You realize that they are already getting closer. Such a short amount of time they got closer so much. They started talking casually. They decided to talk casually yesterday, you know. He asked about her dating style. Does she date for like a long time? She said she planned to date for a long time. What about him? He said he does the same. He asked what has it been since what has been the main reason of breakup when they date? What has been the main reason that you say you can't be with that person anymore? Has it been like a main reason if you decided to end a relationship? Was it like a main reason? Yeah, I said no, it hasn't been like a main reason. That makes Sandra kind of happy because that means, oh, I'm not gonna do something like this in my end of the relationship. So maybe the breakup was not about a specific thing, but she does have some pet peeve. She doesn't like over emotional people. I'm like, oh no. It's that Jimmy. I'm not saying Jimmy can be like very emotional sometimes. What if it become a turn off for JM? So I'm just telling you what's going on in my mind. But when she says she doesn't like very over emotional people, I'm like, oh no. Sanju said, what if they're like disappointed or whatever, needy when you gotta go to work? So she said she doesn't like over emotional people. And Sanju said, what if they're very needy when you have to go to work and you have so many ties? So what if they're really needy, they're completely. Jeon said, then it's cute. And you said he want to be able to debate with his partner. You know, they want them to communicate well. He want to have like a good communication with his partner, so they want to like be able to talk when somebody did something wrong. They like to build trust. So for him, he want to build trust before he enter in a relationship. He doesn't want to trust immediately, so he want to build trust before he enter in a relationship. Jeon said that, oh, you prefer not to commit as first. Sanju said the style is to wait and see why. They're a little bit different in the way they want to date. For Sanju, he want to get to know the person first, build trust before getting into the relationship. Maybe for Jeon, she prefer to get into the relationship and then build the trust over time. I don't know. It's hard to get to know people in such a short amount of time. Jeon said that's true. So, you know, even though they're taking this show seriously, they're still afraid that it's not enough time to get to know people. Sanju said that he tried to teach them because there's not enough time. He always tried to teach his partner something. He didn't have time to teach her something. I was a little bit confused here. What are you talking about? Jeon said, he taught me how to use coffee and stuff like that. Yeah. Jeon said she feel attracted to the person as she spend time with them while dating. Sanju said that he should have been here for the very start. Jeon said, yeah, you should have been here. You got here late. She's so funny. She's honest. Sanju said that we have 10 days left. This is what I learned about how many days we have left. So they are Friday, they have the weekend, and then we go from Monday to Saturday. And the show will be ending. The food was good, and they decide what they should do tomorrow for the second day of love contract. They want to go to the zoo or amusement park. Sanji says he's excited. He has some butterfly. Jeon is thinking.
설렌다.
Jeon's always thinking, am I supposed to say I have butterfly? Did I have butterfly? Am I ready to have butterfly? I just try to analyze what's going on in Jeon's mind. So they try to decide what they're gonna do the next day. Sanju asked her what she wanna do during this love contract. She said she wanna go ice skating. Like they have a moment, I don't know. When they went to the date, remember the first date that Sanju asked her to have dinner? And she said yes. They talk about ice skating. This guy planned everything.
다음 장소가 스케이트야. 뭐 하고 싶어요?
스케이트도 타고.
Went to ice skating, even though they don't know how to ice skate. He actually planned that for Jaeyoung. Right? Jaeyoung was very happy. They were like, they both don't know how to ice skate, and they were like, she was holding his shoulder a little bit. They both are scared of ice skating, but they still go little by little. Sanju asked to hold her finger, so she ended up holding his finger. They were not like fully holding hand, but she was holding his finger a little bit, and they were kind of holding hand, but not really holding hand. Mimi says sorry, Jimmy. She's enjoying the day. She feels bad that she's enjoying the day. She says sorry. Mimi the banana says sorry to Jimmy. It's snowing. It's such a beautiful scenery. They're having such a beautiful day. Seriously. Every time I see people ice skating, I don't know why I always remember A Boy Over Flower when Jimbo went to ice skate with Chang. I don't even remember the name of the girl. Is it Changre or Chanji or Boy Over Flower? It's like he hit that guy who was talking badly about his girlfriend. I just remember Boy Over Flower. I know it's old, but I just remember that. Sanju and Jaeyoung, they hold Sanju and Jaeyoung on the ice, and they put the heart in the middle. I'm like, this date is going way too far. This is where you see Jaeyoung is not that shy. We thought Jaeyoung is shy, but I saw him more expressive in this day. She's also interested in Sanju, and he has been showing interest in Jaeyoung. So Jimmy have a true competition here. It's not like, oh, I'm just going one day with Sanju, and it's not going to be that big of a deal. You can see that she's interested in him as well. So they draw that, and they put the heart in the middle. And not only they draw that, they put the heart in the middle, they took a picture with the silhouette in the background. With the heart. He called her Nuna. They are called Nuna no mo yepo. They are competing her like on the ice. They do a little competition. He gave her an advantage. He told her that, oh, if I won, you're gonna cook for me. Jaeyoung doesn't like to cook though. She cooked one time, all the way she was in her parents' house, like the day she made food for Cherin when Cherin was sick, and she cooked something for dinner. That's it. She doesn't like to cook. He said, no, you're gonna make me cook. You're gonna cook for me. He insisted. Let's see if that's gonna happen. Jaeyoung doesn't like to cook. Sanju said that he wants, so Jaeyoung should cook for him. Jaeyoung asked to reconsider. Please, can you reconsider? He said he's not going to reconsider. Sanju said, lunchbox, please. Lunchbox for me. Jaeyoung said that, this is what Jaeyoung said, oh, I cannot cook for you because the grocery store is already closed.
내일 도시락.
끝났어. 장을 볼 수가 없다. 너무 아쉽다.
So they got very close in such a short amount of time. The panelists are talking about they have skinship. You know, skinship is when people touch a little bit during the day. It can be hug, you can hold your hand, it can be just touching the shoulder and stuff like that. They have a lot of skinship, or touching the head, head, shoulder, knees and toes. There was no knees. I'm just head, the shoulder. There was no knee, there was no toe, there was hand holding and stuff like that. I'm just honey time for her pairing high. We finished with Jaeyoung and Sanju date. Now we have honey time and her hard pairing. So I'm like, I don't know who is more a dreamer. I don't know if Hannah is a dreamer or is it me who is a dreamer. I don't know. I always hope for something great to happen to Hannah. I don't know if I am the problem or Hannah is the problem. I don't know who hasn't given up yet. It's me. And the problem is me. I still hoping for something. Even though I know Jimmy doesn't like Hannah that way. I was like, this is Hannah's chance to have a hard pairing date with Jimmy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen. Jimmy just needed to choose Hannah for the second time again, and Hannah just need to choose Jimmy for the first time. It's possible, but poor Hannah, who's her date? Who did? You're gonna make me watch Fuji on the date? I can't. I love Fuji, but his date is boring as F. I don't want to curse because so his date are boring. Like I love Honey. She's like a freaking butterfly. I want to see her all the time, but I can't. I can't see Fuji on my screen. I can't do it, guys. It's too much for me. I mean, Jimmy didn't even choose her as a second choice this time. Oh my god! I'm like, oh no. No, it would have been so interesting to see Jimmy connected with Honey on the love contest and see if Jayon is jealous or not. It would have been so interesting, and to see if we actually connect with her. You cannot really get to know somebody if you don't spend time with the person. So I was really hoping for something, for some miracle. Si le give one more shot, et si je rappelle adieu. I was hoping for some miracle. Si le give one more. Look at me singing like the Christian song. I was hoping for. Et si je rappelle adieu. And the song said, if I remember to God, He's gonna review things in my life. Celui qui va revoir mon, I don't remember. Celui qui va revoir mon temps. I don't remember the song anymore. Mais si je rappelle adieu. Et si je rappelle adieu. So I just thought a miracle was gonna happen here, but I'm like, this means Jimmy didn't even choose Honey as a second choice. For Jimmy, it's Jayon or no one else. But Jimmy preferred to spend time with Diwa. This is for me, be pity. I didn't know yet what was going on. I just heard everything and I said, wow, Jimmy preferred to spend time with Diwa than Honey got her answer at this point. Please stop now, my girl. I don't want to see you be hurt. This is what Heidi might know. I don't know yet. Fuji, Jimmy, Honey meet Fuji. Like the way that we were gapping here, I'm like, is it still possible for Honey to meet Jimmy? No. Honey meet Fuji. I'm like, I'm ready to drop my pen and skip this part. I love Honey, but I can't stand watching Woody on the date. Like, even though I told you Woody, I'm rooting for Woody or whatever, but I can't watch Woody on the date. It's gonna be all happy again. Honey meet Woody, Jimmy meet Jinwa. My bad. I'm taking what I said earlier. Apparently, they automatically were paired together because none of them match with each other. This is what happened. Could I even pair G1 and Wuji again? And oh yeah, they could have paired G1 and Wuji again and pair Honey and Jimmy. Oh, you guys are evil. You could have paired G1 and Wuji again and pair Honey and Jimmy. Oh, but it's also good because maybe I don't want my girl to get her hopes too up just to be down again. I wouldn't mind if they pair Jimmy and if they pair G1 and Wuji again. They just continue the love connection. But Honey and Jimmy, I don't know who's making the show. You're missing something. Maybe it's just they are way too honest about people choice. Are you making a reality TV? You miss a good opportunity. Maybe because I watch too much Game of Thrones. Now when I watch reality TV, I know, oh, there's a reality inside, but also there's a game aspect. I know they are like in happy, they try to get married, whatever. But I don't think there's no such a thing like a game aspect. Who missed the opportunity to pair Honey and Jimmy? You missed the golden opportunity. I'm sorry. It's true that Honey feeling would have been hurt because she'd say, oh, maybe choose me. But you should have done that in the first episode. You should not have your who come first, who can serve when Jimmy, because the second time would have been not, it would have been bad because we know that he didn't choose Honey. So forcing him to go on a date with Honey on the second time, okay, it would not be good. But you missed the opportunity the first time when Jimmy have a chance to match with Honey. He didn't make this happen. And the second time, you could have just say, Han, don't pay, whatever. I don't care. It's just me. Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe it's just me who want this to happen. I don't care. You missed that golden opportunity twice. Why? I don't get it. Maybe I'm just gonna believe that there's somebody great who doesn't want Honey to get hurt. And maybe this is why this happened. Oh my God. Wooji and Honey, they are just friends of each other immediately. Jiwon and Jimmy. Jiwon was interested in Jimmy in Italy, but everything has changed. She's not even interested in it even a little bit anymore. They're just hanging out. Jimmy was wondering if, and this is what the editing does. They didn't even bother to show us Honey and Wooji date. I don't blame them also. I know I complain about them, but I don't blame them also because it would be boring. As long as I want to see Honey, I don't want to hear Wooji talking about his stuff again. So they show us Jimmy and Jiwon. They choose to show Jimmy and Jiwon instead. And Jimmy immediately started talking about Jaehyun. He said he's wondering if she's even thinking about him. Jiwon said that, I don't know. Me told you when you could be my spy, you share the same room as her.
같은 방이잖아.
그치?
너 스파이 하자. 갈 때마다 재원 언니 오늘 어땠어? 이렇게 계속 언급해.
Jiwon doesn't want Wooji to pair with a new person. If Wooji pair with a new person, that'd be dangerous. But if you pair with somebody, another girl in the house, she will feel more safe. Don't worry. I said, don't worry. He's gonna pair with Honey. I like, Honey, we're gonna friend zone Wooji as soon as she saw him. She will put her in the friend zone immediately. Well, say that she can stay. She wouldn't stay still. Jimmy was asking, what are you gonna do? She said, oh, I'm gonna stay still. She will watch out for her man. Jimmy said that what if she's beautiful? Jimmy said, okay, I'll be upset about that. Jimmy said that you are also beautiful and you're the tallest. Notice that Jiwon is also beautiful and she's the tallest among the girls. Jiwon said that Jimmy, you were being consistent the whole time. Jimmy said that Jaehyun and him are finally getting closer. She started to express how she feel about him. Jiwon said that it's a positive sign, it's a good thing. Jimmy said that he's feeling like Jaehyun is repaired with Sanju. He had the feeling that the person that Jaehyun repaired with will be Sanju. Jiwon asked, what do you think, Dad? And Jimmy said, I just think Jaehyun turned to like handsome guy. You see, Jaehyun have a thing for handsome men. Jimmy said that it's time to like just focus on his action, what he can do for her. Sanju will be the type like as soon as she saw him, he will stand out. He tried to do stuff to action. She saw him less time than she saw the other guy, but she's already curious about Sanju. Jimmy said that Jaehyun is too popular. I'm like, if only Jimmy can see what Jaehyun is doing in the snow right now. Oh my God. Jimmy said that it would be significant for them. Jiwon can stop laughing.
내가 오늘 언니. 우와.
아 얘들한테 의미가 생겼네. 미치겠다 진짜 쟤들.
Because it's snowing. He's saying, oh, the first snow? No, I don't want this to happen. It will be too significant. See, what the student are gonna do in the snow? Wooji and Honey making joke. So Wooji just Honey was talking. Oh, he said, oh, something about the cute size. He said, oh, this is cute. This is a cute size. Wooji is like, he like to joke around. Maybe sometimes they don't show this part of Wooji personality. When they're like in a group setting, he's so funny. I'm watching episode 11 right now. I said, oh, I just want to give you a sneak peek of episode 11. Him joking at her. When the new girl tried to find out what the job of occupation is, he has such a funny moment with the new girl. Look forward for that episode. It'll be fun to talk about that. I think Honey and Wooji also have a close relation. Remember, he used to check on her and stuff like that. Check on her the day that Honey was having a hard time in the house. So you can notice when she's sad and stuff like that. Honey said that she has no idea who was calling me, and they figured out that it would be Jiwon or Jimmy pairing. They both figured out Jiwon would be paired with Jimmy. Like they would try it like this. Honey only talk about Jimmy. Also only talk about Jimmy. Poor Honey. Let it go. Let it go. I don't know if it's let it go or talking about Jimmy or let it go. I just want to talk about Jimmy now. I can't hold it anymore. It's just me. After one of the panelists said that he want Honey to find love, like that has been my main focus. The past few episodes, I've been focusing on Honey, her happiness. I just want my girl to find love. This time, Jimmy hold like he hold Jaeyeon name and the new girl name. Honey wasn't on his list. That's why even if Honey hold Jimmy name and somebody else's name, she probably didn't pair with Jimmy. Yeah, because she was paired by default with Woojie. That's sad. He's not even open to get to know her. Yeah, he only see her as a friend. Same with Honey. She's not even interested in China. Jimmy and Honey are more similar than they thought. They are way too similar. They're only interested in one person. Even the panelists noticed that after the day, Jimmy and Jiwon are back. He said, I hope these two are not putting too much meaning in the snow. Tell that to Sanju, who went to ice skate with Jaeyeon. Woojie and Honey are back. The panelists say that they can have dinner as 4 people. It's also an opportunity for Honey. They call them the non-pairing. Yeah, it's an opportunity for Honey, but is Jimmy gonna let Honey have that opportunity? I don't know, guys. Jiwon noticed that they are just friends. Jimmy told Jiwon that he's glad. I'm glad for you, so I'm happy for you. He was happy when he saw Honey coming back with Woojie, so I'm happy for you. So Jiwon has nothing to worry about. For the next 6 episodes, my girl just gonna relax and sleep. Remember the last time when she was so afraid? Oh, Opa, even if you play with someone, I'm trying my best you'll be okay with that. Now that she knows that it's Honey, it's not interested in Woojie, she can be calm and relax for the next 10 days or for the next 6 episodes. Jimmy said that Jaeyeon gave him a lot of insurance, but he keep needing more. He is always anxious. Jimmy said that he doesn't think he can put her on the side because he's sure that Jaeyeon will be considered to her contract date. Like, that makes sense. Knowing that he doesn't want to make her feel uncomfortable here. The new panelist said that instead of rooting for Copper, he found himself rooting for Honey and Jimmy.
저는 오히려 이제 어떤 커플을 응원하기보다는 갑자기 하늘과 지민 이 둘이 너무 마음에 신경이 쓰이기 시작.
I am the same. I'm rooting for the S. It's hard for me to root for Honey and Jimmy because I want Honey to be happy. The person who make her happy right now, according to Honey, is Jimmy. And the person who make Jimmy happy, according to Jimmy, is Jaeyeon. So for Jimmy to find happiness, Honey gonna be sad. For Honey to find happiness, Jimmy gonna be sad. It's hard for me to root for. I'm rooting for them, but I don't know. I should give up at this one. Seriously, I should give up at this one. He doesn't like to see both of them be hurt. He wants both of them to meet someone nice, and then we have a trailer. Chawa meet the new girl. They have date plan. Chayo and Cheun, they have more beautiful date, and Jaeyeon and Sanju, they have date, and we also have Jaeyeon and Jimmy. Jimmy invite Jaeyeon to his home. They were looking at something in the dark. I'm like, what the heck is going on? And they saw Sanju is not very happy. I'm like, poor Honey, she's sad again. Sanju said that I thought we got a good time. I'm like, what am I watching if we can get drama? Oh my god. A lot of things are happening. And I can't wait to talk about episode 11. I will be back to talk about episode 11. This was a long episode. The longest I have so far. Hopefully I can edit a good chunk of this episode that was talking no sense. How much I want the episode to be 45 minutes, but I passed an hour like easily. thank you so much for watching Hyperion episode 10, and I will be back to talk about Hyperion episode 11. Bye. Maybe I will film that today. Maybe I will film that Wednesday. I don't know. Bye.
안녕.
왜 이렇게 가까워? 나 왜 이렇게 깜짝 놀라? 뭐야, 왜 이렇게 가까워?